It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Bears of London taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Franchise, yeah.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Steps away. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time. Mayfield looks to throw.
Oh.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He really did.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
So yeah, that speed, that's what I needed. I needed that.
Great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both think this is well. His team needs to hang it out and make this a successful job.
kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. You look at this Eagle defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they easily run to the top.
Now they're staring at 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Cook sets up to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll snap him about a yard short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage.
Oh, you got lucky.
Oh, you got lucky. On 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Hold up. Wrong
thing. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh,
that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Dancing to his left.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Hurts. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of the ends. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. That time they hit it on the slide.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put
oh.
down. Really well done.
This is
Yo!
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and it's incomplete. The Bears trying to
Good,
fourth down
good
and
shit,
convert.
good spot.
This defense will take over right near midfield at
Ooh.
the 49-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead.
Watch
in the
this
football as
motherfucking
well as they
safety.
start out first and
Because
10.
if this safety, if this safety comes down,
Mayfield to throw it.
come on.
That's caught by his
Thank you.
tight end, Dawson Knox. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Okay.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
No! Baker!
Is incomplete.
Oh, that was it.
Coverage on the
That was
outside, and my
it,
scouting
bro.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, Mayfield again.
Oh,
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
oh!
Mayfield. He throws it on the move.
I
but
fucking
can't
had
connect.
triangle
He's
wide open and I
incomplete.
saw it late.
This
No,
defense has
run
certainly
that
played
back.
well so
Run
far
that
in this
shit
game,
back.
and the coverage has been tight
Run that
on just
shit
about
back,
every
bro.
throw. Forced
Run
a
that
few
shit
here so
back,
far
bro.
in this game, and now it brings up fourth
Run
down.
that shit back, bro. I don't know how I didn't see that. How did I not see that?
Fourth down, Mayfield.
Come on.
Throw to the right, hold in by Addison. And down
Let's go.
inside the 15 he goes. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, first and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Ah, now he's not. Now he's not. That's cool. That's all good.
Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. But I think the
No, 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 no.
the lineman on the other side has
Oh,
got
my
it. He
God,
was back there
no.
forever. You got to get rid of the football there.
I mean, the amount of time he had was probably double what you normally have to throw the football, and he doesn't find anyone, so you're exactly right. He's got to get rid of it. But the next question I would have is, what were the receivers doing? In that amount of time, someone's got to find their way.
Give me that. Give me that back.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
Give me that.
Caden Stearns, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Heavy on the inside. Got him.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that pick.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh my God.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And it's not going to be enough for him. Again, 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
2nd down and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh.
His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, you want to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. It's wide open right there. You got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that have been available to him every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Oh!
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Looking to throw.
I'll take that.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting through, and he's got space. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Mayfield now on second down.
Got him. God damn it, Mayfield! Oh my God, bro.
Zone coverage there.
I didn't read it.
Deep.
I didn't
that
read
makes
it at all.
Obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
I didn't read it. My hand was not on that left stick. I did not lead that ball. I promise you I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't lead that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield.
I'll take it.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Wiggles free. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play there. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh,
That's it.
son of a
Double
bitch.
team, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's Baker Mayfield.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The former first-round pick getting in there to bring him down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
This is it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This is
and with
it.
7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
This is it. This is it. If I throw a pick, cool. But this is
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Oh, he got bumped.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running.
Yeah.
Instead,
That's why I normally do comebacks, but I wanted to see if the screen would help. I mean, not a screen, but
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Buying time to his left.
Nope, just throw it away.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
and I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Oh, it's coming. Let's try to stop it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Hurts.
No.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 61 yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I don't get pulled into their animations. fucking house call.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Baker Mayfield! Oh.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. But 1st down, Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. That is going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Left side, Cook. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone in the second level.
The Bears are going to be 1st and goal. Is some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Chubb is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Baker Mayfield lost me that.
Now we've got a good one. Braun knotted up at 14.
This nigga was wide open.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Gervon Dexter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Nick Chubb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh my God, bro. He can't throw accurate for shit, dude.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They really struggled in the first half, but they've made some adjustments, looking better in the second half. But sometimes
Sit the fuck down.
is it always adjustments, or
you're not running
is
the
it
ball.
guys just sticking better to the game plan?
I think the latter, and I love how you brought that up, because We always want to credit, oh, they adjusted here and they made this change there. Sometimes it's just executing what they worked on in practice all week much better. In this case, I think it's a combination. They found a different part of their playbook, and it's working really well for them.
Working extremely well at this point.
Here's Hurts to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd down and 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover the gaps, trying to cover those gaps so they can't run the football.
Only a yard there to the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Coming to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
You're not smart.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the
Why does it
gun,
keep
it's
taking me out of
Hurts.
the play like that?
He's
Bro,
got
what?
his target.
Come on!
And he is going to have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk.
No, bro.
Now, there is a
This
flag
thing
down,
is garbage.
but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Eagles 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
That's not the problem. The problem is fucking Baker Mayfield can't throw the fucking ball accurate.
The slot man in motion right.
God damn. I need something. And every fucking drive it's been him throwing
A
the
first
ball
down throw
inaccurate.
for Mayfield.
Throw like that every time, bro.
Complete. And
every time when we get
before
downfield.
they work it across midfield. Give them
Hey,
32
come on,
on the
bro.
play.
And here's a spot where this
I gotta
offense says,
pull
we
shit
got to
out of
start
my
making
fucking
something
bag.
happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Let's fucking go!
First down throw complete down.
Throw it fucking every time!
47 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going to win. The pressure gets switched to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spot on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, trying to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do
I
think
don't
if they
want
can
this
stay
costing
aggressive and keep them on their
Taking
heels,
you
they'll
out
be
and
best served.
somebody with a little bit of speed. Somebody else can use it.
This
That
is
is the
2nd
reason
and 8.
I was not able to pick this nigga off all those times.
They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, come on!
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That's caught left side by Judy. Catches another one.
I think this comes into the heading up until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, they needed 2. They can only get 1.
This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on 4th down. He is going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Nick Chubb, 29 yards. And the Bears are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Gay is on for the point after. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Eagles 21. Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Oh,
Well, line going to be incomplete.
oh, come
A lot
on.
of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute
Throw the
drills,
ball
even on the
right.
defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Mayfield. He's going to fire this thing
Please.
deep right side.
Bro!
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Mayfield.
Please.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Down the left sideline. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to the offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Give me that shit,
And
you
his pass
dummy.
is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles take
Here's
over
1st and 10.
at their own 20-yard line.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Londoners, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try.
You're talking about, bro.
Like look at his rating. Because he's not bad deep. He's not bad deep.
Bro, that nigga was throwing inaccurate like it wasn't shit, and I wasn't even leading half of those.
Okay. Now,
Like, these niggas were wide the fuck open. It's like missing a wide open shot in the NBA. Like, if you can't make those, bro, like, count, just go back and watch and count how many times he threw that bitch inaccurate.
I can't watch it. Start to finish. Like, I didn't miss a single play. Watch that whole thing. I'm trying to see. It could be a matter of life and death. Life and death matter, maybe. It missing type is placement and accuracy. Not only, but yeah, placement and accuracy. The receptacle is near. It's not far. I just don't have that kind of ability.
That's what mine is on. It's been on that way since I started playing. I haven't changed it.
What's your freeform reticle speed?
Not fast, because I don't do that a lot.
Right, exactly. So how fast is it?
Slow, obviously.
From 0 to 20.
I don't know, bro. I just know it's slow. It's not fast at all.
Yeah, looks at it. Look at that for me, because I think there's an adjustment you might need to make to help you.
I need a fucking
My
QB.
freeform receptacle speed is 7 at 20. For you going against a guy that was like 4-1 before you faced him, you had him on the ropes. So
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. I had him on the ropes. And fucking Baker Mayfield, bro. He literally cost me this motherfucking game. Like, I was dialing up the most perfect combinations that he could not stop. And Baker Mayfield just couldn't throw them.
the problem, and what I've come to find out is the problem is the receptacle when you hold it all the way for a bullet pass. So darn accurate because it doesn't take much. But that bullet pass, like I was so used to holding down the button. Like in game, it's hard to let go of that button. Whenever you're throwing it to the receiver, but if you do at the specific time, not only will the bullet pass be thrown like really fast, but the meter will turn blue and it'll be accurate, almost like dead eye. So it's a practice, and it's a tough practice. It's like trying to drive backwards, uh, because it almost seems unimportant. But learning how to let go of the button in the area of the meter, as opposed to just filling the entire meter, depending on who you're throwing for. Because Baker Mayfield, for the most part, I'm pretty sure that if you practice learning how to blue your meter, I think that you'd be a little bit more accurate. Because he's an 83 overall deep, which means that he can throw it deep, and it, for the most part, is 8 times out of 10 accurate. Um, and it's really just a matter of like two things. One, the pressure on him, and two, um, your comfortableness. That's not even a word. Your comfortability with throwing blue passes, because those blue passes are gonna save you in those situations. You might as well take Deshaun. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might as well take him. He's not a bad QB. I don't care what no one say. He's not a bad QB at all.
Nick is already 28, and his accuracy ratings ain't much better than Baker Mayfield's is, so I'm not going to be able to progress him.
Right. But you're in a desperate situation. You don't even got a good backup. Who is your backup? I'm gonna find out.
Nobody good. I'll say that. Bro, I shouldn't have lost that fucking game. Like, there were so many drives where I would have never turned the ball over. I leave it alone. You trying to run it or no? I guess you ain't trying to run it.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard.
Complete
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Second and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that you're going to put some deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson.
And this pass broken up. Watson kickers on 3rd down. That was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Throwing is Hurts.
Touchdown!
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, I tried to do a friendly quick with this dude, but he rejected it. So, I guess y'all have to make this nigga rage quit.
On for the extra point, Jake
And then
Elliott.
I'll send the invite again.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 17.
I'm staying. Well, I was already in a game when you said that.
Now after
Tried
the
to do a
touchdown,
friendly
here's
quick,
Elliott on
and
to
he
kick it
rejected
away.
it. And I'm not giving this nigga a win.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Watson off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the line there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses out because you remember the days when a tight end saw a linebacker coming in and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Moore, the man in motion. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Now a dump off here complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Here's Swift.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now Chubb running right. And now off to the races down the right side. Nick Chubb racing to the end zone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 83 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to them a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. Second down, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 45.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. In motion goes the tight end. On second down, Swift. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's second and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. In motion, the tight end. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Slot man moves right. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A give running right is Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Smith catches left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On second and goal, Hurts. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on third and goal.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third. Oh, this is taken. What? A big play that time for Cleveland. 55 yards.
A gain of 55 yards.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Handoff comes to Chubb. Now he's loose again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 36 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A give. This is Chubb. Trucks over him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
A 57-yard attempt.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. The distance was never the question there, but he gets a friendly bounce to carom that thing through the uprights.
Yeah, and when you're trying to hit from 50-plus, you got to expect the ball's going to slide one way or the other. So he's pretty fortunate there that he's able to bank this one in.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 152 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia. Elliott on for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on quarter point after.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Stiff-armed him. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Chubb. Bowling his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Duron Harmon. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Throwing now, Watson. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Watson now to throw. Touchdown, Browns. Harrison Bryant taking it in. And the Browns take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Browns 46, Eagles 21. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Hurts. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?
I guess if you're trying to run it, I'm down. I'm sending the invite now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Dolphins. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
44. Ready.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Following the interception, Mayfield. His throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A second down throw for Mayfield.
Oh!
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? A first down throw from Mayfield.
Oh, come
That's going
on.
to be knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. 39-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the red zone now, Mayfield. That's completed right side to Palmer. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
They work now on 2nd and 9. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The tight end in motion right. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3 and about 4 more.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? When you go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by White. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Tua now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. There to drop him behind the line was Logan Hall. Great effort. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Tua going to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I don't know if he was just working through progressions or just unaware of the pressure, but no matter. Excellent work by the defense to get him to the ground before he could escape the pocket.
Right.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.